Welcome everyone to class today. We are going to be focusing on a wake up yoga class today. So you can definitely join us in a chair if you're more comfortable there, or if you'd like to use a mat. We're going to find a seat, so find your way there. Today I'm using a blanket. You can use a towel. I just like to sit on something that elevates my hips up a little bit, makes my knees and hips and low back feel a bit more comfortable. So as we talk about waking up, this doesn't have to be done in the morning. Maybe we just already have a busy day and we've got some more things to do the rest of our day, or maybe we have something going on in the evening time and you just kind of need a little bit of a refresher, just kind of to get that energy going in the body again, wake up a little bit, kind of revitalize yourself. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's start seated, and it can be a comfortable seated position. That's what I want it to be, something that feels restful for you. If this cross-legged position doesn't work, feel free to adjust in the shape of your legs to whatever feels best. Let's take the hands down on the legs here. Maybe just rock a little side to side, maybe a little front to back. Checking in with back and hips. So sometimes when we first wake up in the morning, we're kind of starting to get moving, or we've already had a busy day, lots of activity, and we need a little extra boost. Maybe those back, hip, leg muscles are a bit tired. So we're just going to get some movement here. Just kind of wash away any tension that might be there, or any tiredness. Maybe get some stretches in, a little side to side movement. Great. And then bring it back to center. Let's do the same thing for our neck and upper body. So again, maybe when we're sleeping, the neck or jaw or shoulders have become a little tight, or again, if it's been a busy day and you need that little extra boost, sometimes those shoulders and neck muscles can get tired throughout the day. So take the chin to the chest and slowly just stir that head side to side. And you can choose to stir your chin around too. That's a really good way to get into all those little nooks and crannies here of our neck and shoulders. So common to have tighter neck and shoulder muscles, especially when we're feeling tense or under a lot of stress. So taking this time before we get into more movement to kind of release what we've already got going on is a really good idea. So bring it all back to center. Good. Shoulders come up to the ears. Give them a good little squeeze. And then let them drop. Nice. Again. And let them drop. Great. Let's focus in on the breath here for a bit. So today we're going to do some even breathing, just some equal breath. It's exactly how it sounds. You're going to inhale for a certain count and exhale for that same count. That helps to bring in balance to the body and the mind. So we'll start out just by checking in with your own breath, kind of starting to find your own number. I'm going to give you some suggestions, but in the end, I really just want you to choose the number that feels best for you today in this moment. So maybe you start with an inhale of 2, 1, 2, and exhale that same count, 1, 2. Let's do that again. Inhale, 2, exhale, 2. Good. If that feels good, keep up with the 2. Maybe try out a 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. So we've experienced the 2 count, we've experienced the 4 count. I want you to take the next several rounds of breath to find your count, because we're going to come back to that several times today. So just finding that perfect spot that feels really supportive and beneficial and not overwhelming. We'll take about 5 more breaths. Good. Maybe another round or 2. Hopefully you're kind of honing in on that number that works good for you. Great, so now you've got your number. Wonderful. Okay, let's bring the palms together. So a really great way to just kind of wake up the body a bit is to rub the hands together. It brings you into the present moment. It adds some sensation to the palms and to the fingertips, which are some of the most aware physical areas of the body. Good. And we're going to take the hands to whatever leg you want to start on and however far down you want to go. Maybe you can reach the feet, maybe not, doesn't really matter. Just go down to whatever works for you and then work your way up. So up through the lower leg, if you're in that space, around the knee, front and back, and all the way up the thigh, even to that like outer thigh space. Good. Maybe all the way up and down. Awesome. Let's do the other side. So again, we'll bring those palms together and then start out on that other leg. So as far down as you want to go, start that rub. It's just a gentle rub. You don't have to press too hard. Good. And then slowly work your way up. Good. Move around the knee. And then eventually up to the thigh. Get your outer hip here. Getting all that blood flowing, a little bit of warmth in the body. Great. So bring those legs back to center and give the hands a shake. Give those shoulders a shimmy. Let it go. Great. Let's do a little bit more of that. So again, palms come back together. This time we're going to work on the arms. So start at the hands, fingers, hands, wrists, and through those lower arms, around the elbow, and upper arms. Get all the way around and up to the shoulder. Give that shoulder a nice little rub. All right, back to center, back to those palms. And fingers, hands, wrists, and moving to the lower arms here and around the elbow and to the upper arm and to the shoulder. Good. Wonderful. All right, one more time, palms together. One more rub. And then just let those palms rest together. Eyes can close, maybe bow the head slightly if you choose. And check in with the body. Maybe you feel that little extra energy running through. Maybe you kind of can feel the sensation in the skin from all of our wonderful rubbing today. Good, and then release those hands down. So you can stay here seated if you choose, or if you're in your chair. Otherwise, if you prefer, we're going to come to stand. And if you had a blanket or anything on the mat, go ahead and scoot it to the side. Good. So again, you can choose to be seated or standing. The seated option, you're going to join me for my upper body movement, and your lower body will just stay where it is, nice and relaxed, hopefully. Do have your feet connecting to the mat or to the ground. So have some connection with something underneath the feet if you're going to stay seated. If you're going to come standing, make sure the base of your feet is nice and stable. So maybe even take the feet a little wider than the hips. Make sure you feel very balanced. If you want to have that wall nearby or a chair nearby to give you some extra support, go ahead and find your way there. We're going to just add some movement with the arms. And during this arm movement, always check in with your shoulders. Take the arms only as high as that feels good. So let's just add some breath here. Breath and movement together is a great way to be present and to bring everything back together. So on your inhale, hands are going to rise up. And on your exhale, you're just going to sweep them down. Good. We're just going to move that front movement here. So inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, sweep it down. Good. Again. And sweep it down. Nice. Let's take it out to the side now. Inhale, open up. Maybe take a little look up if balance allows. Exhale, sweep it down. Maybe hands sweep behind. Inhale, open up. You can look up if you choose. Exhale, hands can sweep behind. Or maybe kind of reach back towards the back of the chair. Good. One more time. Inhale, open up. And lift. Exhale, sweep it down. And back. Good. Bring it back to center. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to add some more movement if you choose. Let's pay attention to the belly. So we want a nice hug in. Sometimes it helps, especially, well, either way, whether you're standing or seated. Feel those feet connect down to the mat. So kind of like you're pressing the feet down, and then feel like you could spread them out a little bit. And usually that helps to kind of turn on these stabilizer muscles here, sides, front, and back. Inhale, hands are going to rise. Exhale, as you scoop those hands down, we're going to take a little lean forward. So it's not a big lean. We're going to sit back. So if you're in your chair, sit those sits bones back towards the chair. Maybe lean a little bit forward. Feel that belly hug in. Reach those arms back. Inhale again. We're going to sweep up. Get as tall and long as you like. Exhale. Feel those feet press down. Hug the belly in. Sweep those arms back. Maybe a little squeeze. Open up through the chest. Inhale again. One more time. Lift it up. And exhale. Sit it back a little bit. Very good. Let's bring it back to center. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to do a couple dynamic movements, and we're going to use the warrior poses to use that movement and breath in. You can definitely stay in a chair. We're going to be doing more arm movements. If you want to try standing and use that chair for balance, please do that too. So we're going to start with the left foot forward and the right foot back. You can choose how far back you step your foot. It's really up to you. Legs are going to be straight to start out. Hands are going to be down by the sides. On the inhale, we're going to raise our arms up as high as you'd like. Feel that press down in the feet. Exhale, bend the left knee. Good. Inhale, straighten the left knee and sweep your hands down. Exhale. Good. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, sweep the hands down. Great. Let's do it one more time this side. Inhale, lift it up. And bend the knee on the exhale. Inhale, rise back up, straighten the leg. And exhale, sweep those hands down. Great. Let's try the other side. So now right foot is forward, left foot is back. Same movement, just different side. Hands start by the sides, legs are long. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, hand sweep down. Good. And feel free to change the pace of your breath. Change the pace of your movement to connect with your breath, I should say. So it doesn't have to be as fast or slow as me. Find the rhythm that works for you. We'll eventually meet back together. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, hands down. Good. One more time like this. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, leg straightens. Exhale, hands down. Great. Bring it back to center. Feet again a little wider than hip distance. Give it a good shake. And let's take those arms out to the sides this time. Just kind of swing them side to side. And if you can, maybe take that opposite arm on top each time. So left and then right and then left and then right. Good. And then just give it a shake. Okay, now we're going to move into our dynamic warrior 2. This time the legs are going to stay wide. Let's turn the left toes towards the short side of your mat. Right toes turn in just a little bit. Again, arms are going to start down, fingertips pointing down towards the floor. On the inhale, sweep the arms out. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, release the arms back down. Let's do it again. Inhale, arms spread wide. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, arms down. Nice. One more time. Inhale. And bend the knee. And straighten. And release. Other side. So just switch those feet. Turn the left toes in, right toes turn out. And if you're seated in your chair, you're more than welcome to take those legs a little bit wider. Feel those feet press down. Find that connection. All right, arms start down, legs are long. Inhale, sweep those arms out. Take up that space. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, hands down. Good, 2 more like that. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, back to center. And then exhale, release the arms. Good, 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, release the arms. Very good. Walk it back to center. Give it that good little shake. Great. Let's come back to our arm sweeps again and kind of a little bit of sit back if you're standing. So inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, sweep those arms down and maybe sit back a little bit. If you want to lean forward a bit in your chair, you're more than welcome to. Inhale, press into those heels, rise it up. Exhale, sit it back a little bit. Take that little bend forward, but hug the belly in. Good. 2 more to go. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, sweep it down. Good. And again. And exhale. Great. Back to center. Give those arms a shake. This time we're going to take a little bit of twisting side to side. So knees are slightly bent. Nice and gentle, just kind of letting the weight of those arms twist the torso. And it can feel good actually to let the hands massage a little bit onto that belly or back. Just give it a gentle little bump there. Good, couple more times side to side. Nice. Then slowly let your body come back to center, just kind of naturally settling. And we'll do 1 more movement here. We'll do a nice forward fold to stretch out the back muscles, maybe through the legs. If you're seated in your chair, take your feet a little bit wider. Hands can always come to the thighs. Inhale, lift those hands up. Exhale, bring the hands down into prayer in front of the heart and bring the hands to the hips. Lift up tall, tall. Feel those heels press down whether you're standing or seated. Exhale, find that tilt of the pelvis. Slowly tilt forward. Maybe you stay right here. Hands can always come to thighs. Knees are gently bent. If you want to continue, maybe you take those hands down towards the thighs or the shins. If you've got something here that can kind of meet you halfway, that's always great. Maybe the fingertips comfortably reach the floor. Let the head be heavy. Feeling that beautiful stretch all along the back body. Waking us up. Getting us ready for the rest of our day. Washing away anything we don't need to carry with us. And then take the hands back again to the thighs. Give those knees a bend. Press into the heels. Slowly rise up, nice and strong. Let's take those arms out and up. 1 more time. Exhale. Hands come together in prayer in front of the heart. Thank you so much for joining me today.